Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. Tonight we're going to have episode 151 of The Coin Vault Has Opened. We have a mixed thing of mint cellos here. So I don't know what we're gonna find in here. I don't even know what years they are. I don't know how many there are. So this should be fun. So this is kind of what the bag looks like here, and it's been like super security taped over, so I'm gonna have to dump these out. One thing I did notice is that not all of them are mint cellos. Some of them are just cellos, and it appears the ones that are just cellos are 1963D. I don't know if they're mixed, but I'm gonna try to dump all these out. I was trying to open them up without damaging things, and the bag just ripped open, so I will need to get another. Some of the cellos, so I don't know what company made these, or if people kind of manufacture these, but a few of them are kind of like a strip like this, and this one, it's got writing, it's got like a piece of tape over them, and I can't quite read it out, but it says something like in like grandma. So don't know if these were special to someone. I don't know the backstory to them, but there appears to be maybe 20 of these cellos. Same with this, it's like another one. Maybe I can make out what this one says. 10, 12, something genuine something grandma. Maybe it was a grandma giving these to their kids. Maybe this was their birth year. Not 100% sure. It does look like 1963 is kind of a busy date. And so I almost feel like kind of just going through it. Normally I kind of look at the quality. If you guys know like what these are, I'm completely clueless. I know that there are a couple companies that kind of manufacture these kind of things, and it's kind of looks like a mint cello, but then they have like these kind of like little tear tabs to open it up. It's just kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting to me, but it's like can't quite even see through them. I feel like I saw one or two, it almost looked like it damaged the coins. So I think maybe I'm going to try to separate all the 1963Ds here. We'll see if we can find any errors on them. They're going to be a little bit interesting. And then we will go through the rest of the coins here. So I'm going to turn the lights on, and then we can zoom in. Because since these ones aren't directly from the mint, and then it'll be interesting too if we find any kind of like double dies in here, because some of these are like not only together, but they are also taped together. I tried to pull off some of the tape, and it was just going to leave like a sticky goo. The tape's been there for so long. Oh yeah, looking through this tape, isn't this great? So I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to go through all these here. This is trying to look through not only a layer of cello, but also a layer of tape. Almost looks like there's a doubled eyelid there. Let's see if we can. Oh, that kind of looks like a doubled eyelid there. Who knows, maybe maybe these are all the error ones and they had them. That's kind of interesting. So it looks like the first one that looked like a doubled eyelid, it looks like there was quite a few doubled eyelids for the year, and I wish we could see the threes a little bit better, because I feel like a lot of the double dies for this year are in the 3. And so maybe I can cut that one out of here. I know we've been looking at a lot of proofs here, so I thought I would switch things up tonight and we could look through some business strikes. And most of these are I would say the majority of these are mint cellos cut from mint sets. It almost looked like there was something interesting in the 3 there. And there's also, like, I think there were like 6 pages of RPMs on coppercoins.com. So it is definitely a busy date. Let's see how we can. I'm going to have to try to make sure to keep track of which ones we're looking at, because it's like I'm working with a string here. And the funny thing too is that they're not all face. So I believe this is probably actually the tape that has the weird. This is kind of a bummer. We can always take them out of here. Almost wonder, no, it's not much better to see what it says. It says like from, I think it's like from grandma. But how's everybody doing tonight? I know today's been quite a day for everybody. I was almost thinking about not streaming tonight, but I figured I could probably relax better doing a stream and not thinking about everything that's going on in the world. And so if you guys are needing to relax and think about anything else than what's going on in the world, this is a good place to do that. And so I think most of these have already been divided. So we'll just go through these big strips here. A little shadow. I don't think that's a doubled eyelid though. And I didn't see, I know that there are, for the 1963D, I know that there's at least one really nice double die with like practically like a 4th serif on it. That's worth a good amount of money, but I don't think any of the RPMs are worth a whole lot just upon themselves. So I will put this one aside with that end one hanging out, because I was pretty sure that that one had a doubled eyelid. And once we go through these, then it's like while all these look BU, they just look like they have a little bit of kind of color to them. See if we can get a little better focus. I think that is just I think there's just like a little spot on the coin. But since there are quite a few double dies, yeah, it's just a little spot. You can zoom back out. I mean, these don't look horrible. These kind of look like they were taken from a roll, and maybe someone was selling them individually. And they just celloed them up for protection. I can imagine if you were, sold single coins online, then you could send them to a customer if they liked them. They could break them out and put them in their book, and if they didn't like them, then they could send them back, and it wouldn't have any more fingerprints than it was when you sent it out. Other than the ones with tape directly obscuring, these almost seem a little bit easier to look through my microscope. Some of the mint cellos, they just, especially once they get older, it's just kind of, you're kind of trying to look through so much. Almost looks like there's a little serif on the bottom, or a little split on the bottom of that E, but I don't think it's anything. I've not seen anything else on any of the rest. I think now we're in tape land again here. At least it's on the tape. Okay. Just checking to see. I didn't want to like lose track and go down the wrong side here. Seems like a lot of the mint marks on these have, like the top serif just has like a big chunk taken out of it. I wanted to look at that 3 on the top a little more. Kind of looked a little extra thick. There almost looks like there's like, maybe it's just a little luster line inside that 3. We can zoom back out. How's everybody's New Year's going? Hope you guys are having a good New Year's. I'm not sure. It sounds like we may be getting another stimulus check now. Not something I was expecting, but I think I was hearing Biden say something that if Democrats did win, that they were pretty much guaranteeing another stimulus, or they were going to go up to a $2,000. I know it's been a rough day and nobody really wants to think of politics or the pandemic here, but I guess that's the one bright side of everything, is that if anybody out there is hurting a little bit financially, that we might have a little bit of relief coming our way, and that never hurts. Alright, so I believe that's all the big chunks, and I think there's a bunch of loose ones here, which will be way easier for me to show you guys. Figure get the tough stuff out of the way. So I'm not sure how many there are. This pile looks larger than it normally does. And when we get to the mint cellos, at least the first one I took the photo of for the stream, it actually had some toning on it, so it'll be interesting to see if these coins are toned, or if some of them have. I'd say there's a good chance we'll find an RPM tonight. It'd be nice to find a nice chunk of RPMs. I feel like it's been forever since I've even seen one on the show here, because we've been looking at so many proofs. I think there's just like some of these all seem to have a line about the same place, and it keeps kind of looking like a doubled eyelid to me, but let's aim for 2 RPMs tonight and 2 double dies. That sounds good to me. Yeah, there's more. I couldn't tell how many there were in the bag because they were all mixed together. Looks like these two are together right here, but I don't think there's any tape on them. Yeah, this is definitely different with cello-like things that are all stuck together. This one kind of looks, maybe it's just kind of random toning on it, but it kind of looks circulated to me. Maybe it was like a roll ender. Check this one out a little closer. Checking it out again, see if they actually looked. I know when you're zoomed in, coins look kind of dirtier. You can see more things that are wrong when you're all zoomed in. And it's like, are these really as bad as I think they are? And I didn't even notice when I bought this mixed lot. I didn't even notice that some of them weren't mint cellos in it. It was still a good deal, but I might not have bought them if I had known. But after I purchased them, I could see them in the photos. So I don't think that they were trying to pass them off as mint cellos. I think it just, the listing said mixed lot of coins in cello. And I'd say that these are in cello of some sort, so. But the rest are in mint cello. I believe there's a bunch of different dates. They do look like they're all red dates. So it does look like they are all, what is that? I believe they're all Denvers. So somebody likes Denver minted coins. I feel like I prefer going from left to right. I feel like whenever I start going the other way, it's like kind of makes me dizzy. We actually just looked at this one. There's like two of them stuck together. We got 3 of them stuck together now. I guess we can just go all the way down. They're upside down. That's the thing too, like these cellos, like the coins aren't all in the same direction and they're like upside down. It's just kind of hilarious. It's like now we have the Lincoln upside down, but never coin rolled hunted upside down before. But I think this might be the last one of these that's all held together. How was that for you guys watching? It's gotta look crazy. But it takes way less time. Liberty looks easier to see there. Who would have known? Real coin roll masters, they search coins upside down. Yep, they just keep on coming. It's an interesting little thing coming off the eye. I think it's just a little scratch. It's interesting too that all these are 1963D. Someone got a lot of these 1963 cellos. And somehow it has something to do with someone's grandma. Because 2 of the ones that had tape on it said something about grandma. Dun, 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 dun. Is that all of them? No, there's a couple hiding. Oh, and these ones are stuck. I wonder how. Oh, these come apart so easy. I had no idea. I hadn't tried to pull one apart. Now I know. I thought they had to be cut. Well, it doesn't seem, unless these already had issues with them, it does not seem like these mint cellos protected the coins. I'm almost kind of like, why were these in particular put into like a cello? And it's like there's no way for me to know what they looked like before, because I didn't see them before they got in here. This may be the last one. Check out this mint mark here. No, I don't think I see anything. So I believe the first one that we did look at was a doubled eyelid though, so maybe we are one double die in. I believe there's just a little gouge out of the bottom of that one. Kind of looked like a split at first. Like Can we say we're all done with these? Nope. There's more. I'm just going to tear these apart. Okay. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 more of them here tonight. It'd be awesome if there was a reason that they were all in here. Does that come off? You can't really... Is there like zinc rot on the bottom of this one? Yeah. Almost looked like there was a little something on the inside here. Like if you look at the bottom curl, I think I will keep on going. You guys are all super quiet tonight. How's everybody doing? Is everybody like in bed in fetal position tonight? That was my plan. I was like, wait, I gotta stream. Yeah, I feel like the coins, they kind of like stick, they're more snug inside here. I feel like I need to check this 3 closer. I feel like it's just the way the light bounces off. Kind of some weird luster underneath. I know that there are quite a few double dies though, so that's why I want to check, and some of them, they seem like they're really kind of light. Hi Blue Sandy, how are you? Welcome. Did your, it looked like, I think I saw that your package was delivered. I hope that it got there safely. I was feeling silly about it or whatever. Like I said that I would send you the money in it, and then I didn't have enough cash, and so I sent a bunch of $50. Some of them I think were nicer $50, but I was just trying to like, I only had so much weight on the package to do. But then I wish that I had just gone to the store or something and gotten some more dollar bills so that I could have put more pennies. But I hope everything got there safely, because then I realized that there was a bunch of $50 in there, and I was afraid that they were all going to make like clinking money sound and stuff. But I think that I saw it got delivered, and I know I was trying to pull out, I went through that big, the big bag of, I think I called it like big bag of coins or something. We did a stream one night. And so I pulled out of the bag, I was just pulling stuff out, trying to find older like wheat cents and stuff for you. Have you opened it yet? I don't want to, if I want you to at least be able to open it. You got it. Okay, awesome. Question, have you gone through it yet? Because basically I was pulling stuff out, and I had basically never seen any of the coins, not since I put them in the bag 20 years ago. But basically I was just looking at them to see if they had a mint mark, and make sure that they didn't just look absolutely horrible. But I didn't flip them over because I didn't want to be like, I was just trying, you said you wanted some D's and S's, so I tried to find some D's and S's for you. And but there was one, I think like a 1913S that I pulled out, and I didn't want to look at the back because I was like, oh, the front of this one looks really nice. And I was like, either I didn't know what the back. How's the back look? I didn't know if it was going to be like a super awesome coin, and then I was going to be like, oh, this is a super awesome coin, or if I was going to like turn it over and it was going to have like glue on it or something. But hopefully it doesn't have glue on the back. But like at least on the front, it looked like, you know, it wasn't a high grade, but it looked like, I believe on the front, it looked like it was a gradable coin. And but I think my regret was after, because I waited to, like, when we were doing the or when we were on the stream, I just printed out the label and I was like, oh, I'll put it at, you know, 8 ounces. That's like enough to throw a bunch of stuff in there. But then after I put the $50 in there, then I was like, you know, I was using my scale to make sure. I think I weighed it to like 7.9, and then I was like, oh yeah, I need to put a label on here, and then it's like 8. But I wish that I had a couple more dollars. I thought I had enough. So I had put the money in there because you had won the PayPal, and then when we figured out the how to get the eBay thing to work, I had to put it out $1, so then I tried to put in another $1 to give you back that $1. And so I think I put in $6 there for you. That was the intention. And oh no, there's still one more of these at least. So these ones here are just kind of weird. They're like weird mint cellos. And I think at least half of the $50, they looked really nice. I think I was getting change and someone gave me a $50 at the gas station, and it looked like a brand new $50, like it just looked beautiful. And they were like, yeah, somebody just gave us a ton of these, but I think that I'm not sure, I'm not positive about all the $50, but I think they're aren't all the newer ones like basically from like a set? They're not like intended for circulation. But I think it was like either a 2013 or like a 2017. But they looked really nice. They were like some of the nicest $50 I ever saw, but I figured just sitting around, you can spend them if you don't want them. But they looked real, at least, you know, some of them were just $50 that were sitting in my drawer. I don't think there was anything special. I was mainly just trying to make up $6. But if the other ones were, if they were like not intended for, if they were NIFCs, I think they looked pretty nice. And I think we just looked at this coin, and I think I'm talking, and I think we're super up close, so I can probably back out a little bit. There we go. Now I can remember what I'm doing. You're trying to put together a set. Is it like 1909 to present? What's that? Oh, I think I know what it is. I think the rims got shredded. This has totally happened to me before. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, I feel like people package all the coins up against each other. It's cold. And the rims just like grind against each other, and then you end up with like all these like loose chips of copper in here. This is horrible. Yeah, look at this rim. This thing's been grinding. How big are those? Yeah, you can see it's like gold dust, but it's like copper. That's horrible. And yet another one here. These things just never stop. I mean, I feel like we must have had a half a roll of 1963 Ds here. And then there still looks like there's a big pile. So this definitely looks like it was over 50 coins to me. And hopefully the other ones look better. The other ones are actually like what I consider to be a mint cello. These are just cello. Alright, can we say that they're all done? Alrighty, I think we're all done with those. And I believe there is more than one date. However, I'm really just seeing, when I'm looking at these, I'm seeing a lot of 1987 D. Let me just check out here. Yeah, that was bad. Just because I don't know what is in 1987 D. I mean, we must have gone through at least one roll here. So there's a double die with extra thickness on the tail of the 9. There's some nice split serifs on the reverse. Extra thickness on date. Some weird thing on the, like a baseball bat in Lincoln's hand on the reverse of the memorial. Over mint mark. Is that extra thick columns? Strong spread shows extra column bars. Okay. Some interesting looking RPMs. Okay. And so these are the, I don't know, I'm not sure how we should do these ones here, if we should look at the surfaces like we normally do. I guess I can move all these over here and we can kind of look at the quality. Just I want to see what some of the better ones here look like. Quite so far away. Looks like a little bit of spotting. Not too bad. One of these showed some nice, kind of nice toning on it. It was starting to have some color. I think this one has a little bit of color right down here. And this one has like kind of almost like a greeny, there's like a green color up here, but a good green color, not a bad green color. I'd say these don't look horrible for, I mean, I wasn't expecting them to look horrible. I do think I saw one in the pile that was just like Lincoln's cheek was like black. A little spot down here. is it 1996 that you no longer can get an RPM? I feel like I've read it like 4 or 5 times the other day. I've been doing the authoritative reference of Lincoln Sense, been using it as a nighttime reading book to come down off of all the coffee. And Wexler's book has been pretty good. I feel like reading about all the different double dies, I feel like he just keeps repeating it and keeps giving you, a nice example, and gives you, the stories of everything and how everything changed and why things ended up the way they were. So far it's been pretty good. This one's got a little bit of toning over here on the rim. I think this might have been the one I took the photo of for the stream. These newer mint cellos are interesting too, just because they're more rigid than the other ones. The coin doesn't just flop down when I'm trying to like put it on an angle. Yeah, is it just me, or are these just all 1987 Ds? I think from what it's looking like, this mixed roll is 1963 D non-mint cellos and 1987 D. That almost, if you look at the D here, it almost looks like there is something. I mean, it could just be the ruptured. It could just be ruptured, like through the zinc plating. There's some interesting streaks on the reverse there, but we'll get to see that up close here. So quite the mixed roll. It's like I said, you never know what. Oh yeah. I saw at least one thing in everything today that I thought you'd be happy about, or I don't know. But yeah, I kind of just went on the news for a second thinking that I would just check the news, see how things are going, la-di-dee, la-di-da. I ended up like watching the news for like probably like 6-7 hours. And it was to the point where I was like, I don't think I'm going to stream tonight. And then I was just like, you know what, I think going on stream and thinking about something else, I think that would be the best thing for me tonight. It was just too much. How are you doing? Are you doing okay from it all? But definitely a loaded day. I don't know, it just seems like everything about it is just kind of sad. Like no matter what side of things you're on, like, what your opinions or anything are, it just seemed like the wrong way about things. People can be upset at people can, not like the way things are, but I feel like that's the nice thing about this country is we have ways that people can talk and be adults. I don't know, just kind of seemed like a sad day. 2 people ended up. I guess I got off the news. I only read one. That was enough for me for sure. I feel like it kind of like just consumed my brain. I feel like the only other thing that I can think about is I was gonna mention on the stream tonight just because I thought it was like funny was I was on eBay, and eBay's forcing everyone into managed payments. There's another one of those ones with streaks. They're like forcing everyone into managed payments by the end of the month, and they're gonna let people buy and sell coins at the end of the month in the managed payments, and now I'm able to be in it. But I was switching my account and checking my account information when like setting up it, and I was about to like click yes, this is my information, and that's when I noticed that my birth date on eBay said that I was born in 1907. And you know, it's kind of flattering or whatever that they thought I was that young. But I was just like, how did my birth date on eBay become 1907? I'm like this, what would that be like? I'm like this like 113-year-old time traveler selling stuff on eBay. And so I would think that eBay would have been like, you don't sound like you're 113 years old. So I would have thought that eBay would have they would have said, hey, what's going on here? I think I'll have to retitle this stream after instead of mixed. 1987 Ds and some 1963 Ds. I don't think mixed is fair. Yeah, it's crazy though. I mean, if she got shot and killed, where's the? I didn't hear of any arrests at that point. Where's the arrest? Where's the gathering of potential witnesses? Where's, I guess they have cameras all over the hill. Yeah. Today just left like gigantic question marks in my head. The sad thing is, I was pretty sure all this was gonna happen before. It just seemed like yeah. Coins. I'm trying to put my head somewhere else. They have so many pages, I keep finding I have to correct information. Yeah. I mean, I think that's how I lost my first eBay account, was just not updating my information and having things sent to the wrong place or something. I can't remember exactly what happened. I moved from Massachusetts out to California, and I think it was that I didn't update my bank information, and so to my new bank, and then everything got sent to Massachusetts and billed out of my Massachusetts bank account back in Florence, and nothing. And then I went to like call to like get my account fixed at Florence, and they wouldn't, because I was in California, they wouldn't fix things for me over the phone. They were like, you're gonna need to come in. I was like, I'm in California. They're like, well, come in when you come in. And it ended up like messing up my eBay account. And yeah. I think it was like all like for like $9 or something. It's like ridiculous. So it's like I had to wait till the next time I was in Massachusetts to get that bank account fixed, and then my eBay account was dead by then. Someone from the White House. So it was like a military person got shot by someone working at the White House. Craziness. I guess, I mean, it's like that's too much. Like one person's too much, but I guess we can be glad that more stuff didn't happen. I feel like today was bad, very, very bad. But I feel like it could have been even worse. It's like I feel like that's like half the reason I couldn't like look away today was I felt sure that it was gonna get worse, and thankfully it didn't. But in no ways am I saying it was a happy day. It wasn't. Alright, so it looks like one 1963D there snuck through the cracks. So we'll check that one in up close, and then we'll look at the 1987Ds. And maybe we can find something cool. Wait, girl just lost her PayPal because she didn't have the correct address on her account. Yeah, I mean, PayPal's getting interesting. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I mean, eBay is basically forcing everyone into managed payments. And then you can't, basically, once you're in managed payments, you can't have things paid to you through PayPal. Like, you don't get your money gets deposited into your bank every weekday or a day you choose. Basically, when you sell stuff on eBay now, you don't get your money, which is just kind of crazy to me. It seems like 1980s banking style. But I feel like the banks must have really, really paid eBay handsomely. I'm not happy with it, but you know, there's just nothing you can really do about it. I can start selling somewhere else. I can start a YouTube channel and start selling on it. I think this one, it's like, wow, there kind of looks like there's something underneath. I think it is just the impression. I think that it's like basically gone into the zinc. Probably if we go up close, it's probably like cut in. No, just stamped really hard. Yeah, I think that's where about when I turned off. It was just wait, did I look up 1987 or did I look up 1989? I'm pretty sure. Is there anything like a doubled ear or anything for 1987 that I should be looking for? I guess I can just check out. I can't quite remember what years. I feel like my microscope doesn't pick up the ears so well either. I did try doing some shorter videos today. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna back off of some of the social media just a little bit, because it takes me about 8 to 9 minutes to make a video, post it on eBay, upload it to YouTube, and then send it out to Pinterest and Mix and Tumblr and Blogger and Instagram and Facebook, and Reddit, and so I don't know, my Instagram account keeps locking my account, I think because I make too many videos. And it seems like YouTube is not rewarding you for making lots of videos. So I thought I would tone down some of the social media a little bit. So I think you were saying that somebody you knew that was doing the short videos. And I used to do like 45-second long videos, but I think that they didn't monetize. You couldn't add an end screen to them if they were too short. So I think I started trying to do them like longer than a minute, and also you can't post them to Instagram if they're less than a minute. But I guess with the YouTube now liking the short videos, I thought I would give it another try to see if it got more views. I feel like that's just the way the light is hitting the 8 there. It doesn't look extra thick. These two just look weird though. So I tried doing some like kind of 50-second long ones. And I didn't know, I feel like the other day at the end of the stream you said that someone you knew was doing short ones and it was working, so I thought I would at least give it a shot and see if it would get more views. Because definitely what I've been noticing is that basically like YouTube will like kind of promote the 3 videos you do, and then after those 3 videos they just kind of like basically after you upload another one they just kind of get hidden. I feel like people have been telling me to do less videos, but you know, because I do it for eBay as well. My eBay business is doing awesome, but at the same time I read about people, you know, making like $70,000 on YouTube or something like that. I think today I've made like $113 off of the YouTube, and I've been on here over a year, so you know, to make more money on it would be great, but my eBay business is doing wonderful, so that should be good enough for me. Yeah, I guess this one's kind of like the same as the other one. I'm assuming that this is just machine damage on it. I think that's what it looks like to me, but I think the top of the R would look super, super skinny otherwise. I feel like this one looks very similar to the last one. Is he just doing like short videos of like specific coins, or what's he doing? I don't think I've seen Bill Mill Hunt Silver. Hey Stern, welcome. Bill Mill Hunt Silver. I will have to check it out. I feel like the only other person that I saw, welcome to the stream, Stern. The only other person I think that I saw hunting, or I'm sorry, doing short videos, was I think that I saw Big Flip. I feel like I saw him starting to do some shorter videos. So I don't know if this is like grease streak going across him or what. But hey Stern, so I put mixed, and we found a bunch of 1963 Ds that were kind of like not mint cellos. They were like kind of someone's homemade mint cellos. And then it appears all the other coins in the bag are All the other coins are 1987 Ds. So I do not believe there's anything else in here. But we shall see. He will say MS 58 quarter. Cool. Yeah, doing a shorter video almost seemed nicer. You know, it's like pretty much I try to like talk in the videos, but it's like when I only have to talk for less than a minute, it's way less, or it's way more relaxing than talking for like a couple minutes straight and try to like, especially when I'm saying the same thing every video, I feel like I can say less and it's just not quite as repetitive. How are you doing tonight, Stern? Welcome to a break from the insane world. So we'll see how long these go here. Maybe we'll get into a patch of fun. I do think one of the 1963 Ds was a doubled eyelid, but it didn't look like a super impressive one, but it did look like there was a nice little chunk of metal. Oh no, here, I think I left it out. Then he shows the coin, doesn't even talk. Well, that was one thing I was thinking about too, was just not even, is this it, or was it the other end? Not even talking, just for my videos that I do, just basically, wait, is this through, did I find it through the plastic? Or do I have the wrong one here? Yeah, I think it was through here, but now I'm like, maybe that's not even. Maybe I'm focused on the wrong part. I don't know if it was one. It didn't look super impressive. We're not missing anything. He's crazy, but hilarious. I think probably streaming with people would be more fun than just streaming alone. I don't think I've jumped on anyone else's stream. A couple of people invited me up a couple times, and it was just like I was like just woken up or something, like drinking coffee, or just wasn't feeling my best, or just for whatever reason, so I had to decline and say another time. But it seems like it would be way funner to stream. Like, it's like I noticed that people that have someone sitting next to them and like two people talking and chatting and goofing around, it's way more lively. There's way more energy in a stream than one person just kind of like chilling. It's like I like it when you've been doing streams and like there's just people coming and going and hanging out. There's like 3-4 different coins on the screen, all kind of like people looking at things, and then like one of them getting blown up because someone finds something cool, and everybody taking some time to like look. Maybe a little bit of zinc there. A lot of streams do that. You don't have to go. Question actually with StreamYards, like, so if you have two people on StreamYards, you're saying they don't have to be live, but can both people be live and have their own video being made? Like, say after a stream, you know, like my streams are posted as a video afterwards. But it's like when people are streaming, and you're in StreamYard, do both people end up with it, or like with a video at the end of the stream, or is it just the host? Oh, okay, that's why you guys ping pong. Do you get, when you're on someone else's stream, do you get any watch time or anything like that? Or is it just kind of, you know, a different way to kind of promote your channel? Well, A, it would be fun, but kind of, you know, get to know people on other streams. Nice. Wait a second. That's just the way the light is hitting it, isn't it? Why can't I focus this one? It's just like scooped out of the side. The E looks tiny. Where is it? Oh, that's pretty cool. You can multi-platform stream on Facebook, YouTube, and something else at the same time. And is that just StreamYards that you can do that? Or is that through Facebook? Yeah, I was noticing something else that I was on the other day. It was like stream live, and I'm like, wait, this is a streaming platform now? I don't think this one is anything. I think it's just machine damage that I hadn't seen before. Just looked different. StreamYard has the features. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess there's no, I never even thought about that. Like, it's like I basically could probably stream multiple platforms at the same time with OBS. I don't see, I know I've heard of people doing multiple platforms before. I don't know if you just have to have different cameras set up, or if you just have it kind of go to, you know, being outputted to multiple places at the same time. And I don't think I've read the fine print. I know that when I was on Twitch, Twitch basically made you have an agreement that you couldn't download, or you can upload the video for 24 hours after you record. Like, you had to wait 24 hours before you could like put it anywhere else. Like, basically by using them, you couldn't go anywhere else. You couldn't post the videos anywhere else. Like, you had to basically give them exclusive access. which I don't feel like YouTube made me sign anything. However, like YouTube's terms and agreements, I feel like I would still be reading them if I tried to read every single thing. I've just tried to be a good boy and not get like too out of hand. Well, I definitely could see how that could be beneficial. And it's basically you could, you know, I guess the only thing, like for me, it's like just, speaking of, I'm probably gonna be fuzzy now if I wasn't already. No, I'm good. Speaking of though, I have a hard enough time just reading the one channel chat. Could you imagine trying to like read 3, 4 different streams at the same time, like trying to talk and interact with people? Nice. Yeah, I was watching one video the other day where the person was basically like, this is how you make $1,000. You basically go and, you know, choose a free music clip from YouTube and then go and grab free video clips from like these websites that give you free video clips, and then you edit it all together into, you know, a relaxation video, and you just like, you know, make one of these relaxation videos like for people to like stare mindlessly at something relaxing looking, some nice nature scenes, and you put one of the free YouTube videos up, and you just post one of those up every day on the internet, and you basically like are able to make all these relaxation video channels, and you just keep on doing them. But I guess like people probably need a lot of that kind of stuff these days. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Yeah, I think I wouldn't have bought this roll of mixed if I'd known that it was just 1987D and 1963Ds that were not mint Cellos. But it's all good. We get to look at some 1987s. I guess I'll be more excited if we find something good. Well, like the setup for that seemed pretty simple. It's like you go to the YouTube free video or free music, and you just download it, and then you can insert it into like there was a bunch of video software they recommended which was free editing. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but then basically I think there's something called Canva or Canvas, something like that, where it's like there's like free photos and stuff, but then there's video websites too that just have uncopyrighted video things. I mean, I guess that's the thing, like on one YouTube channel that I went to, it was kind of like a networking, like meet other people doing similar stuff. The person that I like ran into there, they actually lived right down the street from me, but like the networking site I think was in like another country, and then I like bump into someone in there, and I'm like watching their videos on their things kind of reviewing their channel and, you know, telling them, you know, basically just giving them reviews. And I'm like, that's the beach right next to my house. This is kind of weird. And it's like they like lived in the same town as I did, but they just put a webcam on like the ocean and the forest, and they were getting like way more traffic than me. I was like, I could just stick a camera in the woods too. It's amazing. Ah. So the YouTube starts charging for their free video library? Or it's like you get it free for so long. Maybe it's free for non-commercial purposes. I've only like checked it out once or twice. Like the stream here gets kind of quiet sometimes. I feel like the first 15-20 minutes of the show, generally people are not around. They're at another stream. Welcome DC Piano, welcome. And so I was thinking about putting like a background noise on the channel or like a song and stuff. But at the same time, I felt like eventually it would probably start to drive people nuts. And so I decided against it. I could totally believe it. It's like they get you using something, get you interested in it, and then they're like, oh yeah, now it costs money. Or perhaps like some of them were, perhaps there's like a free video library and then there's a library where you can kind of try something out and see if you like it, and then all of a sudden, no song please. And the funny thing too is I don't have speakers on my computer. I have like a headset, but I generally don't want to just wear a headset here on stream. A little bit of toning. Maybe this is one of those ones that had some toning on it. But I won't be hearing the music. You guys will be the ones hearing the music. And it's funny too though, because sometimes I'll go to other people's streams and I'll be like, oh, they've got music playing. And then I'll go to someone else's channel and they'll have like the same song going. And I'm like, I thought that was their song, or I thought they had like written that, or that, you know, that was their material. And then I realized that it's just, you know, one of those songs from the free music library. You want to see the coins from anyone in particular? I still have some out from my last listings here, but pretty much everything gets put away in the vault, but I do have some. I hadn't organized everything in and brought it over to the vault. One of the guys didn't get monetized because of the flute. Well, I'm like always, like I would stream more and do more stuff, but I'm always afraid that just like anything, like someone singing a song in the background or something is just gonna get me banned. It's like I went on someone's channel for like a minute to like, you know, they were asking if I could drop their link. And so I went over to Edwin's channel, and it basically was like I got a copyright claim. I'm like, how did I do that? Is someone just messing with me? But then I went and it was actually kind of cool because, you know, my videos sometimes end up multiple hours long, and it was like right here. And it's like I'm like, I don't have songs in my thing, and then I go to I'm like, oh, that's right, when I went to Edwin's channel I know exactly what's going on. But then it was cool. It took 24 hours, but I was actually able to, it was able to edit the background music out of the video, and it still had all the talking and everything else going on. It would have allowed me to mute that section, I believe cut it out, or it was able to attempt to remove it. And it attempted to remove it. It took 24 hours, but they were able to remove the music. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, I'd love to have just music. I mean, it's like, I guess like some people would, you know, playing music is probably tricky in the aspect that some people will love the music that you're playing and they'll want to, you know, hear more, and then other people will not like the music you're playing. It's like music can be kind of like, I don't know, like sports or politics or something sometimes. Like everybody's got an opinion. It's like I like listening to music in the car sometimes, but it's like sometimes I get in the car and it's the same music every single time. The radio stations here seem to play a very limited supply. They don't change it up too often. It's like I wonder just how much music, I don't know, it's like with computers basically able to just do a copyright claim, it just makes me wonder with how much music there is, how much variation, like if somebody was just to be creating their own music off the top of their head, if it would just be like, sorry, that is, you know, that is copyrighted, that is copyrighted. It's like I remember a while ago, you know, uploading something to like Facebook, and there was like a movie on in the background, and like Facebook removed my Facebook video, like, you know, like a friends and family video, because there was a copyrighted material in the background, and therefore I couldn't like post that video to share with like friends and family. I thought that was like ridiculous that like excuse me, I thought that was ridiculous that they're analyzing people's videos to see if they have copyrighted material in them. But it's like basically it's like your entire video is not yours anymore if it's got some ambient sound in the background, which is not on purpose. Yeah. I remember the first time I put up the ocean in the background, I just didn't even think, I think I forgot to mute it or something, and it was just like, it sounded like a jet airplane going across. Hey PK Carve, welcome. Welcome to the stream. It looks like we pretty much are just 1987 Ds here tonight. I think we maybe got about 10 left. But I thought I bought a mixed roll, and it appears to have been basically all these, like, they're mint cellos, but they're like, I don't know, like a company must make them, or someone has like a cello machine at their house. So those were all 1963 Ds. And then everything else in it appears to be 1987 Ds. And so not quite the mixed roll I was hoping for. I'm guessing they probably advertised it like 1960s to 1980s mixed roll. But my next mixed batch will be a lot better here, because there's like 38 rolls of it, so that should be fun. I'm thinking I'm actually realizing, like, tonight it was like I had like 75 wheat pennies in mint cellos that I was gonna do, or this one, and so I thought I would save the other one. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think that I've actually gone through, other than this huge box I've refused to open yet, I think I've gone through most of the supply of mint cellos that I have. There was a couple on eBay, but they just started to go up to like a ridiculous price, and so I was just like, you know what? I'll just let whoever is bidding this high keep these ones. Because the last time I won something from that person, it was like the worst roll I'd ever gotten. If they're gonna go up that high, I don't want another roll like the last one I got from them, especially at the price that it got up to. I'm pretty sure this is just getting eaten in. I don't break open proof sets yet. It's something I will be doing in the future here. Especially I've been watching I've been watching Coin Table, and he's making me jealous and happy for him at the same time. I love his latest videos opening up 100 proof sets. It's awesome. Just because he has such a good eye too, and so he's able to show you all the treasure he's finding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, can you imagine like not being allowed to sing your own songs? That's just like heartbreaking. I think who was it, Neil Young or something? I feel like I read that like he like sold half of his copyrights to his songs today, or maybe yesterday. Yeah, Coin Table's a big boy. I've definitely learned quite a few things from him. I don't know, I'm hopefully going to be doing, getting like bulk submissions and stuff. I feel like I'm getting closer to be able to jump. Like, basically my goal for this year is to get where he is at. And I feel like he's probably about 4 years ahead of me, so it's going to be a big jump. But I feel like he really has a good idea of what he's doing, and he's made really, really good connections. He knows what he's doing. It's like when he buys this stuff and he's searching, he already knows who he's gonna sell all the coins to. It's like you can like buy a coin and be like, oh, I'll make money off this, but it's like he knows who he's gonna sell the coins to before he even buys them. Basically, when he buys them, they're already sold. That's an awesome way to be able to do business. Yeah, it was funny, like I had like the 10 unopened proof sets, and I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna open these, make a video out of it. And then I feel like I've been thinking that for about 6 months, and then I watched a video of him just like tear through 50 of them in like 12 minutes. I think he like went through like 50, opened 50 unopened proof sets in like 12 minutes. And I'm like, I would have like drum rolled, like, I told him that I was like, you should do a premiere, because it sounded like he has another box of 100. I was like, you should do a premiere for this and do it live and maybe give away one set, and I bet you would be monetized by the time you finished. Maybe he already is, I'm not sure. He's definitely grown a lot this year. Like, I saw some of his stuff on Instagram, and like, or maybe it was on YouTube. I don't remember. I think he had done a couple of videos on YouTube, but then he was just doing Instagram, and I kept like begging him, like, do another one of these videos, do another, and maybe it was in his plan or something, but he was like, I'm gonna, because I was like, you are gonna be huge on here, like, you're doing this better than anyone else, like, please start making more YouTube. You know, you can do Instagram too, but do YouTube. And his videos are just awesome. At least I really enjoy them. I really do. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like, I'm not really into sports cards, but it's like I watch his sports cards videos too, just because I want to support his channel, and I want to see it become huge, because I think he's got a lot of potential to go huge. He's got like that fun intro now. He's really been stepping up the game. He's got the dual cameras going now. I think he's going to be one of the biggest YouTube channels, coin ones. So I want to see. I'll probably hit like mass packaging here. No, that'll probably be full screen. So I was thinking if I could do something, but I didn't mess around with my settings here. Ooh, sorry guys. I didn't even think of how that would sound. Oh, this tape is horrible smelling. It's like eBay tape. I like the smell of like old school postage. Oh, this thing is glorious. Are you kidding me? Like, look at this. It's like 1968. 1969. This person is making it so easy. 1971. '73. Oh yeah, I forgot. So it's like, I know I'm showing you guys, but it's like flat rate box. So we will have to bust into this. Yeah, and Chris is really nice too. Like, you guys have any questions about anything? Ooh, 1972s. Yeah, like, he's anything I've ever asked him, he has answered. Well, this one's big. 1974. How do these look? I think these are going to be good. Right? And not only if you had everything, but you'd care of it. Gosh, this is just giving me ideas. I mean, like, this is 1975. I do see like some darker ones in here, but it's like there are also some really nice bright ones. I don't know. These envelopes are very interesting. This person definitely took a lot of time to put these together carefully. 76. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this here in the future, but it seems like, I don't know, maybe in the future I can be like, what roll do you guys? I think there's like 38 rolls total in the box, but it's not all like 50, 50, 50. It's just it came out to 38 rolls total when they counted them all out. So there should be like, what was that, 1,600? Not winking at you guys. Where am I? But yeah, when I bid on this, I thought, well, I'll have rolls. If I don't have anything else to do, I'll have rolls to do for the rest of the year. So yeah, that was good anyway to just, I've been meaning to open that box, make sure it's not just a brick inside. And need to stop using it as a footrest underneath the desk here. Just trying to think. So this Saturday, hopefully I'll be able to do some bonus videos with you guys. I know I always used to do it. But definitely, I think this Saturday, I think I'm going to do, I have a, it doesn't feel like a full roll. It's like, I don't know. There's this and there's this, but it's like 50, it should be 50, 1958 proof cents, and then I think this one's like a half. I think it's 25. I think it just looks smaller because there's not the mint tokens in it. So I think we'll do that because I've been holding on to those for a while. And but yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about doing, like, starting to sell mint Cellos just singly on eBay, because the rolls do sell, but I don't sell a ton of them. And then some of the rolls I've been wanting to just go through to pull out higher grade coins, and then do bulk submissions to PCGS. But part of me is thinking about either A, selling them singly, but at the same time, if you sell like 100 single mint Cellos, like that's like $100, and then that's like doing like 100 packages to make $100, which making $100 sounds great, but that's like a lot of packages. You know, it's like if I think of like a printer, I think like probably for, if I do 200-300 shipping labels, that's like a thing of ink. It's like $25-30. So I don't know, I was thinking about maybe trying to do like just I think I was talking about it the other day, just kind of a grab bag, just taking every single thing from the show and just putting it all in one thing, like basically 1956 to 2000 and something. And I did see other people doing it too, like you're saying, Blue Sandy, and I saw like someone was like multiple thousands of grab bags of like mint Cellos sold. But at the same time, I looked at their feedback and it was like 94.5 or something, but they were selling thousands and thousands of things. So I understand people make mistakes, and with a grab bag, not everybody's happy. But at the same time, I don't know. I'd rather have 100% feedback on eBay. And you know, it's like with selling a certified coin, if the person's not happy, return it. I'll take it back. It's cool. Like, yeah. But so yeah, I think we're gonna have 1958 wheat cents, and I think they look really nice. And then we'll start diving in this box, and maybe we can have you guys pick dates. If you guys want to see particular dates and hunt particular dates, we can do that, or we can just start with the newest and go back older and older. We can roll a dice. I don't know what the best way to do it is, but there's a lot of coins in that box. I was like, when I was bidding on it, I was like, if I win this, this is a big commitment here. I'm basically committing to like 38 shows, and then whatever else comes in between. But thank you, Blue Sandy, for being here tonight. Thank you, Stern, for being here tonight. Thank you, DC Piano, for being here tonight. Thank you, PK Carve, for being here tonight. Appreciate you guys. So I hope to see you guys this Saturday. You guys have good, safe weeks. Happy New Year. And I hope to see you all in the future. How do you access my eBay store? Sometimes I feel like in the live videos, if you scroll down, sometimes I feel like it cuts it off while I'm live. I feel like once it posts, But all my short videos definitely have links to my eBay store in them. And if you, all my newer videos, there will be a link to the exact coin right underneath the title at the top of the description. Some of my older ones you have to kind of scroll down, but now I have it at the top so that if people actually are interested, they can find it easier. But that is the easiest way probably to do it. I'm trying to think otherwise, because yeah, eBay doesn't give you a, you know, it's the same name, Time Travelers Coin Exchange, as my store name. I think my username there is Answer to Life with a 2, but there's not even an easy way to like search someone's username. It's just, it's kind of ridiculous. There used to be a place where you could like search stores by name on eBay, but now that doesn't even happen. Another way, probably, if you search like Time Travelers Coin Exchange eBay in like Google, it might actually come up that way easier. But other than that, the best way is probably to just go below one of my newer videos, one of the short videos. I mean, I can look here and see if it actually works. Yeah, so at least on mine here, about 4th paragraph down, in the description of this video, it says eBay store, and it's a shortened link, so it says ebay.us, because otherwise the link is just like 3-4 things, and so I use a converter to make it shorter. So it says ebay.us, but it brings you to the ebay.com here. And anytime you do go through that, it is my eBay partner. So whether if you were to purchase something from me, I get a commission from it. If you go and purchase from anybody else within 24 hours on eBay, I get a commission as well. So if you guys are ever to buy anything on eBay and just want to hook me up with a commission, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's a great way to support the channel. And my thank you for doing it if you guys ever do. Yeah, so Happy New Year's again, everyone. Have wonderful nights, and see you all in the future. Good night, everybody.